Alright guys, well I'm back today taking a look at an incredibly high value weapons lighting system or light/laser combo from Votatu. We're looking at 4 today, but there's actually a few other variations we're going to be talking about, and the price of these guys generally is right around $50 to $60. But at the time of releasing this video, just like I always do, I try to find the best deals possible, and when Votatu sent these out, they also dropped the prices specifically for my viewers as low as $38.99 with free Prime shipping. I want to lead off with that because these are truly competing with very impressive lights well above its weight class, but offering a lot of the same features and almost better features than some of those. So let's dig right in. In a nutshell, these were specifically designed, in my opinion, to mount up incredibly easy and ergonomically, whether it be on the top, sides, or bottom of your rail system. And these are really designed around the AR or M-LOK or PIC platform, depending on which ones you purchase. As you see here with this guy, the M9LG, this one's specifically designed for the M-LOK rail system. It comes with everything you need in the box to get it to mount up correctly. Another cool thing about these is all of them are going to be magnetically rechargeable, and they come with the charger in the box. So if you have a few different variations, you can start charging them, and they have the battery indicator located on the side. They're also incredibly elegant, and the fit and finish is spectacular. They mount up rock solid with whatever you're going with, either the PIC or the M-LOK. They're also pretty cool because you can simply rip off that magnetic charger if you have this charging at your nightstand, in the trunk of your car, or even in a battery bank in your plate carrier while you're using it for long periods of time in the field. It's just really slick because you could knock that right off and then flip it and engage your target. Now, some of these are going to be just the lights themselves, and some of the lights themselves come in at $38.99, like the PL50 and the ML40, and those are the first ones we're going to be discussing. So the ML40 is what you see right here. It's a more streamlined approach to the light itself, and it has a push-button tail switch activation, which is pretty slick. Now, this is where it's really convenient. You can actually wrap your thumb up above and actuate the light. So you can click it one time and it is going to be constant on, or you can double click it and it's going to be a strobe. At this point, it will stay in whatever feature it was remembered last, and then you could actually double click it and go back to the constant on. So if you want it constant on, you click it once. Also, if you want it temporarily on, you can long press, and when you let go, if you're clearing corners or checking out the inside of a car really quickly and you don't want the light permanently on, you can do that long press. Now, the paddle itself is super easy to actuate, but protected by this aluminum handguard, so it's not going to be accidentally bumping on. Also, if you want to change the brightness setting, if I fumble with this light right here, you can actually press this button right above it, and it goes from low to high, which is absolutely awesome. Now, the Votatu ML40 is up to 1450 lumens, and as you can see in the intro, it lights up an entire room. It's also very streamlined and actually sits under the profile of the red dot itself, which is very key. You can barely see it. Some other top-mounted lighting systems definitely interfere with the red dot and obscure your sight picture, but this one does not. You can also mount this at the 45 or completely below and utilize that finger groove and then actuate it with your pinky. But I found that my favorite position is putting it at the 45-degree offset, which we'll be taking a look at in a minute for the lasers in a different video. Or you can actually mount it to the side 45 and then, or 90, and then utilize that button. So it's just great to mount this up to a wide variety of locations. Now, the PL50 is another light that's going to be $38.99. And again, this one mounts directly to the top, but this time it utilizes the monolithic PIC rail on the top of a lot of upper assemblies. So whether your upper assembly has M-LOK on the top or PIC rail depends on which light you should purchase. Again, this one sits low, and it does not block the field of view of the red dot, and you have the same push button actuation on the back. And the PL50 goes again up to 1450 lumens. The other cool thing about this light is they have a ton of reviews on Amazon, so you don't have to just take my word for it. They actually have 4.5-star ratings, and the PL50 has 125 reviews, and the ML40 has 400 reviews. And that's why this seems to be sort of the best kept secret on Amazon, yet a lot of people are buying it. But I haven't seen a ton of video reviews on YouTube, so I wanted to get a hold of these. So I've been working with Votatu, reviewing some of their red dots and actually some of their lasers in previous videos. But this is the first time I've got a chance to really look at a wide range of lights to really show you guys everything that they offer. I love the fact that you can switch between mounting this at a 45-degree offset on some of the M-locks, or directly on the side of some of the M-locks, or really take this off and mount it to the bottom and almost use it as a hand stop or grip / light laser combo. And that's what I want to mention next. The M9LG. Now, the M9LG generally sells for $70, and honestly, it's worth every penny. But they're on sale right now for Prime members for $57.99, and what that utilizes is a laser diode built into the light head itself. Now, that is pretty cool because when you're talking about something like that, you really want to be aware of the height over bore. But because the laser is at the top rather than the bottom, located near the mounting point, it's actually very close and parallel with the rifle bore itself, making it easier to sight in and sight it in at a wide variety of distances rather than if it was at the bottom or hanging off a little bit further. The other cool thing is these guys utilize the same mounting platforms, whether you buy the ML9G, which utilizes the M-lock, or other variations of this light that utilize the pick rail. And that's what we've been trying down at the range, like the PL9G with the pick rail right here, which has the light and laser combo. As you see in the intro, you can actually turn this on and you can cycle between just the light and laser, or the light and laser as you see here. A little bit difficult to see the laser in this iteration, but at night you can make it out perfectly, or even in the day inside your home. You can click the button and just use the laser. This is an insanely bright laser, guys. I mean, this is a bright laser, actually daytime bright and functional during the day, or you can just utilize the light. It also has a strobe feature on every single setting that when you double click, it goes to strobe, whether it be the light and laser, or actually just the laser itself. Also has the strobe feature. Every other setting on here also has the temporary on and off. So you can either do the laser or you can switch to the light and laser. Everyone has that temporary on and off. And the mechanics of all the lights are the same depending on which one you get. The other cool thing about these guys is they have the ML40S, which is a pressure switch option for $50, including the pick mount and pressure switch. And this is the first time I've seen two different options for the pressure switch. Inside the box, it actually comes with an M-lock mounted attachment for the pressure switch, as well as a pick rail mounted option for the pressure switch. These guys also have a wide variety of pistol lights, but I've only focused on the rifle ones because I feel like that's where this company shines incredibly well. The wide variety of top and side mounted lights like this is just very impressive, especially at the price. Remember, some of these are as low as $38.99 while they're on sale for Prime members, and all of the information and linking will be in the description below. Let me know your thoughts. Have you guys tried some of these out? I've had a few for a little while now, and they've been holding up great. I love the magnetic recharging base. They're simple and easy to use, incredibly ergonomic, and they've been holding up to recoil just fine. As you can see in the intro, I actually shoot these under pretty heavy recoil, and the lights themselves do not skip on or off or walk loose, indicating they're a quality light for the long term without breaking the bank. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.